Welcome to my Dominican Opinion channel. On today's topic, we're going to comment on a video of Elon Musk in which he talks about clones, curing death, longevity, and many other topics. This may sound as a cliche, but remember that in 1997, Dolly the sheep was announced to the world. So, 16 years later, I think human cloning is possible. Who knows? So, with no further ado, let's get into this.
Everybody's gonna die. Just a question of when.
I think everyone has listened to the expression one or twice in his or her life.
So
How do we create something to keep us alive?
I'm not
longer?
worried about dying.
He's not worried about dying? I'm 31 years old and I'm scared to death about dying. So, should we prolong life? Sure, why not?
Can we create something to keep us alive longer or no? Have you looked into that?
Longevity and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should have longevity because the people who will get the longevity capability first are
Rich people.
probably people you wouldn't want to live that long.
Rich people, right?
I don't think he was supposed to ask that question out loud. But yes, I think nobody wants those kind of rich guys to live for a long time.
How long would you want? I don't know. Some. There's like I think a lot of people in power who you wouldn't want them to have some super longevity situation because then they're never
Sure.
gonna be out of power.
You think that's going to be possible though with like modern medicine and just everything we're doing?
Some amount of longevity, I think, it's certainly possible. You say it's possible, sure.
If Elon Musk says that longevity is possible, I trust him on that. The man that is planning to send people to the moon? Yeah, sure.
You'd think that'd be a focus for some
I think
people.
I could probably solve longevity to some degree, but I don't want to.
Excuse him. But I'm curious, why he doesn't want to do it? I don't want to make up this video too long, so let's cut some unnecessary parts.
Yeah, the problem is when people get old, they don't change their minds; they just die.
Mhm.
So, if you want to have progress in society, you got to make sure that people need to die because they get old, they don't change their mind.
Absolutely.
So if old people just live for a super long time, I think society would get
Lazy, right?
very stale, very ossified.
He's completely right. When you're not scared to die, you don't do anything. You just stay in the same place forever. Maybe do something new, but nothing risky.
It's pretty crazy.
I mean,
point,
if you
yeah.
live forever, what the fuck? You don't care about tomorrow.
Well,
yeah, in a
you
way.
can
But also, yeah,
you still get
older
old,
people
you
are
know.
stuck in their ways, right? Like
Yeah,
they've lived
that's
their
the
whole
problem.
life. They're not like
Old people are stuck in their ways and they don't change their mind. They just die.
Yeah, some people are just ready to die.
What did he just say? People are ready to die? How's that? I don't think nobody wants to die.
Yeah, I mean, get
But yeah, there's a lot of
lived
people
enough
that are
life.
ready.
I think you're ready to die.
would Neuralink be able to save people's memories?
For the ones who don't know, Neuralink is an implant that can monitor and stimulate brain activity using electrical currents. Neuralink aims to help people with paralysis communicate by allowing them to remotely control devices using the brain activity. This is one of Elon Musk's most recent companies.
Like,
So
could you
it's
technically
sufficiently
download
advanced
memories
Neuralink
and
would
put it
be-
in another person?
Yeah, sufficiently advanced Neuralink would be able to save state. Now you wouldn't be exactly the same person, but you're also not exactly the same person when you wake up every morning. You're a little different from when you went to sleep.
I never thought about it in that way. You are a different person when you wake up than when you went to sleep. Interesting.
So a sufficiently advanced Neuralink would enable you to record and
Technically, be like a clone in a different body, so to say.
yeah, sufficiently advanced Neuralink, you could save game basically.
You think they've
Save
cloned?
game.
You think they've cloned humans?
So wait. So you're telling me that you can save all people's memory into a microchip and then the person dies and then you can put it into another body, like a clone or something?
I don't know. I'm not aware of any cloning of humans that has actually taken place. But if you say, is it possible to clone humans?
Yeah, it's very possible, right?
Of course.
Because they've admitted to cloning sheep, right?
Well, you can. get your dog cloned right now.
Really? I have to Google search that information. Yep, it's completely true. Cloning dog services in the United States.
Anyway,
I don't know.
you can literally not only are they cloned, they're the top 3 links are going to be advertising for cloning your dog
Wow.
or cat.
That means there's a clone on the planet.
Well, how much does that cost to
Of
clone a
human.
dog?
Maybe,
You know,
maybe not in the U.S.
is it
somewhere else.
expensive? It's got to be
Well,
expensive,
like,
I
right?
think it's like 50 grand.
50 grand to clone a dog.
50 grand to clone a dog? I know that it's your best friend, but that's quite expensive. Not many people can make that amount of money a year.
Well, you can literally. I think there's a dog cloning service here in Austin.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
Wow.
what is going on?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
and I think it's just if you can clone a dog, you can clone a human.
Now he's feeding some conspiracy theories, like the case of Kanye West. People think that he was cloned, and now it's a clone that the ones that is among us. But I think so too. If they can clone dogs, they can clone humans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same level of difficulty.
Wow, that's scary. Cloning a human.
I mean, someone's tested it somewhere. I'd bet my whole bank account
I
on
feel like
it.
there's a lot of things that just happened. Now.
Clone Bradley Martin.
I mean, yeah, is this really you or what?
I agree. Someone must have tested that. I don't know. Maybe Elon Musk has a clone or two. Who knows?
Feels like me. Like, but one of the things I was thinking about for like Neuralink, that's kind of a real mind trip is, like, let's say Neuralink enables a full sort of recording of memories and like and all of your feelings and everything.
Feelings
That's the
too?
biggest thing right
Everything.
there.
Recording feelings? That looks like it came out from a science fiction movies. That's way too abnormal.
You're like everything.
Does the
But aren't
clone-
feelings like chemical? But
Yeah,
I
it's all-
guess it's
no,
your
it's a
brain
soul-
remitting it, right?
Like, here's the crazy thing: everything you've ever felt, all your it's all electrical signals.
Right.
Whoa,
It's all coming in. It's all neurons firing. So
Holy
that's
shit.
insane. So the clones will have feelings and
you could record everything.
So your clone not only is going to have your appearance, your memories, also your feelings, another you. So my question is, who's going to be the real you then?
oh my god, that's scary. That's when the AIs take over, though.
The Terminator theory.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, so
That is
Like-
insane.
Yeah,
you,
that's
you,
next
you,
level.
you could actually even recreate like a video game that's like the most real video game where every sense that you feel is you're in the game.
That would be like a virtual reality game that is completely real.
Like,
So what does
then
that
like
mean,
this,
though?
like this could be a Neuralink video game.
But so does that mean if you die in the video game, you die in real life type thing?
Not necessarily.
So he's saying that death is not going to be death.
But
What's
does
that
your
movie?
mind convince you of that?
Well,
You could do anything. You
if-
can make the
if
brain
you can
believe
if
anything.
you- like, well, you have to say, like, what is death?
Mhm.
Death is the loss of information.
Mhm.
So, like, if you let's say like if you got disintegrated, but then got reintegrated immediately with no pain or anything, did you die?
Did you die? You save your memories, you save your feelings, then your body dies. You are cloned again without imperfections in your body, and then you're alive again. Just like if you were never dead.
Well, not really, because you're still continuing. So, like, or in a video game, you do die. You die a lot in the video games, but you then come back to a saved game state.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And now, so you say, like, what is death? What does death actually mean? It's the loss of the information associated with that individual. And if you no longer have loss of information associated with that individual, death has no meaning.
Not losing anything when dying and just living like nothing happened the next day. Yeah, you're not really dying. That's crazy.
No, I mean, it could hurt, I suppose.
It could hurt? I'm not sure because you're dying and your memories were saved. So guys, thank you for coming. This is all for today. See you in the next one.